What is up, Midway Mayhem fans? This is Dan, and we're checking back in from the Universal Orlando Resort for another construction update for their brand new roller coaster coming to studios, rumored to be Fast and Furious. Now, there's a lot of exciting stuff that has happened in the last month since I have been here, including track has arrived. Yeah, that's right, baby. I can confirm it. We're going to show it to you later in the video. There's a lot to see and do. Let's go. Split Point, Islands over that direction, and Studios over here. Of course, we're heading over to Studios for construction views. And there's the construction site, very active, lots of foundations finished up all over the place. And I can see the auger drill over there, doing some new foundation work for the stretch leading back to New York. And then we have the crane also. A little further down the way here in City Walk, we get a view of that maintenance barn that has gone vertical. We showed you photos and an update about a month ago. And, well, there it is. It's grown in size, too, by quite a bit. There's the entrance to Studios. It is currently Florida winter right now, somewhere in the low 40s. This morning I had ice all over my car. So everybody's going to be in jackets, hoodies, and beanies today. I love it. It's gorgeous. Guest services line is not too long, and the ticket windows do have a line, but not terrible. It is a holiday, so the park's going to be a little bit busier. But up here at the turnstiles, no wait. We'll be right on through. Yep, like usual, no wait to get through. We're on our way. And tomorrow's going to be an interesting day because Universal has been teasing for the new attraction to have something released for it. They showcased a speedometer and it stopped right around 70 miles an hour or so. A lot of people were saying, oh, you know, Back to the Future and all that. Well, it didn't get to 88. I don't know. There's a lot of teasing that Universal is doing right now, but we know tomorrow they're going to release something. Hello, pigeons. Good to see you. Construction site right over there. Got some equipment over on there. Doing lots of work. Fairly large screen right there, and that's because we have concerts coming up soon. Right over here at the theater. So I guess that's for guests that don't have a closer view. That's kind of nice, actually. And there is the big auger drill doing work for foundations. And on the other side of the concert venue, we have yet another screen right here for viewing further away from the stage. Now we're in the New York area of the park. Jimmy Fallon right there. And work walls dead ahead for that new coaster. Just around the corner, we're going to see that maintenance barn that's gone up a lot closer. Cutout still in place. Don't think that's going anywhere. And then there is the maintenance barn. That's tall too. That's really tall. Like almost 40 feet plus. So yeah, likely gonna have the entrance for the ride over this way, and eventually gonna have some track pretty close right here too. So, of course, the burning question right now is when will we go vertical with track? Well, now the track is here in Orlando, could be any time. And with that announcement coming up tomorrow, well, could be even sooner. But from what I'm seeing, that maintenance barn is not 100% ready to have track put in it just yet. But I would expect in the next month, we're going to have tracks somewhere on this site. So yeah, that's going to do it for our update on the new coaster, at least for right now. When we get over to Hard Rock, we're going to get some awesome views of that spike area as well as the launch area and all of those twists and turns. But we'll head over there just a little bit. Something else to note, that big Christmas tree that was right here, gone. A lot of the holiday decorations are also down. And all of those food booths that we had down this way, also gone. Mummy showing a 70-minute wait. Ouch. Across from Mummy, we have the Blues Brothers stage and yet another stage set up for all those concerts that are happening. So yeah, that's new. And another big news, we told you in previous updates that Finnegan's was going to be closing for a major refurb. We're talking multi-million-dollar. And well, yeah, it's officially closed now. We can see the sign out front telling us. And from what we can see on the door, it is closed through 2026. Live entertainment out here, giving some dance lessons. Fast and Furious Supercharged. And I'm going to bring it up again. We said it in other updates, but if the new roller coaster is Fast and Furious, I don't think this is going to be sticking around too long. And if that's the case, man, I'd be okay with it being Ghostbusters transformed over here. But there's also a rumor going around right now that the new roller coaster could be a great movie ride. As in, it's going to take some things from Fast and Furious, maybe say from Ghostbusters, and the different cars could be different vehicles from the different movies. I don't know. We'll see on that one, but I'm hoping that it is Fast and Furious as a roller coaster because I want this gone. Fisherman's Wharf area, kind of quiet. Weird not seeing some of the decorations around, but they'll be back eventually. King's Cross Station, showing a 10-minute wait. Again, that's kind of rare. Hogwarts Express, no wait really. Men in Black Alien Attack, currently showing a 10-minute wait. Not bad, but I'm not going to be riding today, unfortunately. Another time. Construction Ducks. Good to see you guys, but why aren't you over there? Simpsons, 35-minute wait. Up ahead, it looks like that drink kiosk food stand is getting some love right now. And all the construction going on right behind it. Over here in the Dreamworks area, I can still see work walls up for Shrek Swamp. And ET right now, 25 minutes. Yeah, those work walls are probably going to be up for a little while longer. Donkey and Shrek are out. That's awesome. And there's the work wall. Alright, correct me if I'm wrong, which I may be, but I don't remember seeing these foundations right here for the lighting towers. Maybe that's new. Looks pretty new. There's another one directly across the way over there too. There's another one right there. And another one there. Okay, so I'm thinking these might actually be new. I don't know. More costume characters are out. Gotta love it. That's one thing I love about Universal. They're always out with entertainment. Giant stage setup over here. More concerts, and this is for the Christian bands that come here to rock the universe. Big screens too. Looks like the technical booth is going over here in front of Mel's for the lighting and show, and there is the big stage, and yet another big screen over here. So guests that are not really close to the stage are going to have awesome views this year. Yes, yes, we know, Optimus. That crane is still there. Williams of Hollywood, formerly known as the Prop Shop, and as well as the Tribute area. Well, it's not doing tributes right now. That closed down. And this area of the park is pretty quiet right now. Kind of strange. Betty Boop over there. Decent amount of people are heading in for the Born Suntacular show. That's good to see. And that's pretty much going to do it for studios. Let's get over to the Hard Rock and get some awesome views of that construction. And we're out. Work walls over there for the site. We're almost there. And there's the work walls. Again, we've seen in the previous updates that there are foundations right next to this wall. And we believe it's going to be for a spike. And that spike is going to go like right here. So really close. Sediment barriers are still in the water. Going to be that way for a while. And it's probably extremely tough to see, but literally there's a concrete pad right there with the foundation, and that's for that spike. So right here next to the pathway. Ta-da! We have arrived at Hard Rock. Time for some incredible views. Man, just look at those views. Awesome. Tons of work over here, tons of new foundations, a ton of rebar over there. And this area is brand new, and it looks like for some sort of electrical, maybe for the launch house for power, but yeah, that's going to be a building of some sorts.
This must take a while.
Well, it looks like we are not done with all the foundations over here. We are pretty close though. I'd say somewhere around at least 80% done. But we have more anchor bolts right here, so yeah, more foundations have to get made. A lot of backfilling is going on right now for the currently complete foundations, and that's what those machines are doing right now, just putting dirt everywhere around them. Another fairly large concrete pad right there. Once again, from what we're seeing, ride will be coming from the New York area way over there, head this direction, and likely do some sort of quick turns, maybe a little hill right here, come back down around and over to the Globe area, where it might make a turn into the launch area, go up just a bit, and then come back and do a spike portion right here, and then launch again right back over to the New York area, and a giant element right over by the concert stage. So that's from what we're seeing. But site looks really good right now. Well, that's going to do it for all of our views construction-wise here at the Hard Rock. Now it's time for what you guys have really been waiting for, track. Yeah, that's right, baby. It has arrived. Let's go check it out. Uh-oh. What is this that I see? Looks like we have track. Yep, that's right, ladies and gentlemen. It has arrived. I see some two-dimensional pieces, so basically flat track. Nothing with basically high stress or high G-force points. And the color of it is kind of a gray, so I'm thinking that this is going to be for the maintenance barn. And I also see another piece over there that has some color to it, and it looks kind of bluish. Let's check it out. And it looks like we have the Jurassic Park River Adventure boats over here. The ride just went down for a refurbishment, a very long one, and they're being stored over here for right now. And for those of you that want to get a little bit closer view, well, they have a security camera right there watching over that pathway, so would not advise that. You'll be on Universal property. Well, what do you guys think? We got track. Yeah, it's over in the storage lot over by Epic Universe. Should be making its way over here to the construction site. My guess, probably in the next month or so. I mean, it all depends on that maintenance barn. That's probably where they're going to start putting all the track first, that gray piece. And there's a lot of that 2D track, so that'll go in. Then when all the 3D track gets in, the high G-force stuff, that'll be going up much later. But maintenance barn station, usually first. And there's Islands of Adventure. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be heading inside today. To be honest, there's not a whole lot going on other than Jurassic Park River Adventure is now closed for refurbishment for many months. Yeah, long time. We saw the boats over at Epic Universe. So pretty much that's the only thing that's happening. Lost Continent, well, there's still work walls, but we haven't seen any new construction over there. But when it does happen, we will let you know. Of course, we're going to have more videos from here. And lots of them of that new roller coaster getting built. So if you like what we do, follow us on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, and the website formerly known as Twitter at Midway Mayhem. And I will see you out on the Midway.